Anthony Joshua lost his 3 titles or 4 titles basically to Alexander Usyk in London recently. So now the question I have for you guys is it over for Anthony Joshua becoming a champion? Or are we done seeing Anthony Joshua becoming a champion? Is it over for him? This question I would have to go to Mayowa first because Farouk went first the other time. Mayowa, you get fans for you.
Listen, he was easy work. Easy work.
All right. Real quick. Is Anthony Joshua done being a champion? Mayowa, you go first.
Don't being a champion. I think right now, the answer is no, and I'll explain why. I'm not going to sit here and say, because nobody knows the future, that AJ is not a great guy who can be a champion again. He has been a champion before. He has done it twice, and he can do it 3 times. That being said, it's not likely for him. Listen, listen. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
What we've learned in this year is that you can't defeat experience. It's very difficult. I'll give you why. Let's start from the beginning. This year, who else lost the fight the day Wilder lost his last fight? If you're Jagba.
But wait. To be honest, you're already taking my topic.
Wait, don't worry. Don't worry. If Jagba lost his fight, you know why if he lost that fight? It's not because AJ, if Jagba is not a good fighter.
Okay.
Frank Sanchez has 250 fights, amateur, right? You can't you can't cheat boxing. Boxing is like being a pilot. You need to have fought it over a long period of time. And the guys who are usually the best have been fighting since they were 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, look at the same thing with Wilder and Fury. Wilder and AJ are very similar. They picked the sport late. They are good athletes. They went to the Olympics. They got good medal. Remember, even Fury didn't go to the Olympics. Remember, he didn't go to the Olympics. But he has a credible, same thing. Look at all the champions right now. But Crawford, Canelo.
Mayo, I really want you to hit the nail.
Wait now. They have a credible this thing. So the reason why I think that AJ cannot win is because the guys right now that are in the division with him, they're more experienced, and their experience will always show over him. Usyk and Fury being the two. He can probably beat Wilder because Wilder always leans on his hand and is less skilled. The guys who are beating AJ now, they will beat him because they are more skilled than him. And that's just the truth. And that's it.
So just to reiterate, Anthony Joshua is done being a champion.
It's likely that he's done in this era.
Okay. And Farouk, I want to hear your counter. I'm very eager to hear that. What do you have to say? How do you answer this question? Or let me rephrase it for you. Let me ask you: is Anthony Joshua done being a champion in the? I was about to say UFC.
First of all,
is Anthony Joshua done being a champion?
First of all, I'm going to blast the audience. See my energy, see my vibe, see my debate skills. And I give this guy a victory.
Why they pay you?
Joshua,
listen, nice fighting the judges.
No, I'm just joking. I almost slept because your point was just kind of dull around the place.
Take your L. Don't worry about me.
Let me tell you stuff. No,
Farouk, is Anthony Joshua done being a champion?
Joshua is still going to be a champion.
How does he do it?
Time and time again.
Because he beat the fat can.
Mayo, calm down. I swear I'll go remove 2 points. By
being true to himself. Joshua, to be honest, he made the heavyweight division what it is today. I'm going to give him credit. I'm going to shout him
credit. They say future. Why are you talking about the past? We're talking about the future.
Yeah, we know. Let me talk how it happens. Let me talk my story. It's a debate.
Oh yeah, now.
Joshua went around collecting these belts. He made the division interesting and entertaining again. And Joshua is the guy that has never made excuse. He's a guy, like you say, he came into boxing late, went to the Olympics. He has done a lot. The guy can walk away if he wants to, and he's still going to be set for life.
Of course, yes.
But Joshua is the guy that always learns. And Joshua is the guy that fell in love with different variety of boxing. He learns every day and he tries to want to mix things up.
Okay.
After the fight against Usyk ended during the press conference, Rob McCracken said, AJ does not listen. If he has listened to me, we have won this fight. So AJ is a bigger man. Go do like Tyson Fury. Put your weight on this guy. Rough handle the guy.
Okay.
Get to box this guy. But AJ, if you look at that fight, AJ was contributing that to go with uppercut to knock this guy out or to move with him. And as the fight progresses, AJ got tired.
So what do you think should have done to win that fight?
AJ was surviving from 8 rounds. AJ should have gone in from day one, like Dylan White. I die or you die. And AJ obviously has the knockout power. AJ needs to go back to AJ that when he was knocking you out, you'll be sticking his tongue out.
Okay.
He'll be blowing you. He'll be going.
Okay.
AJ needs to be that rough guy. That street AJ.
Okay.
That's AJ that will go in there, doesn't care. I don't care if I get knocked. Now AJ is most scared of being knocked. To be honest, I like AJ so much, but to be honest, the Ruiz effect is still on AJ's body. AJ is now being scared of going forward to get rocked.
Why is he having my argument?
I'm giving you my reason why AJ can be champion. Let me land. AJ needs to go back to himself, be true to himself. Am I a puncher? Am I a knockout artist, or am I a boxer? Okay. If he's going to go back to Usyk fight in March next year as a boxer, AJ is going to lose again. We all know that. He has to go in there and rough handle Usyk.
Okay.
When AJ fought Ruiz Jr., he knew going in with Ruiz and training with Ruiz would be risky for him. He was jabbing, and he won the fight. All we want is for AJ to get the belt back. And that's the question. Can AJ become champion again? Absolutely. Okay. Up to today, I don't rate Usyk that much. I'm happy for what he did. I'm happy for his achievements and his boxing skills, his and all that.
How can you say you don't rate Usyk that much?
Farouk. I have something to tell you. Valmora in the comment section was like saying, learn at this age. Basically, what that struck in my head is, what is it that AJ can learn or add to his skill he is in his early 30s now. What can he add to his skill now?
AJ has the fundamental. You get the point. It's all about him moving from what has been his success formula. AJ is the bigger guy. He has the knockout power. He has used that all through his career, and that has worked in his favor.
All right, thank you.
But when the Ruiz fight came along, he needed to change tactics. He knows he has the boxing fundamentals. He now put that into practice, and that was the mentality he came against Usyk. All right. He called it sweet science. He wanted to come and box the boxer. And like my wife say, Usyk has over 200 and sometimes mature fight. That guy is grounded on the ground. And when Usyk realized that AJ is going to come and try to box him, Usyk started going for AJ. He knew this is my home. This is my playing ground. This is my style. So if he's going to go back and watch Chisora and Usyk fight and see what Chisora did to Usyk. Chisora was sort of handling Usyk. I thought up to this day I felt Chisora maybe won that fight. So AJ has a big chance of taking his belt back. Okay. And for you to take the rematch in March, 6 months after the fight, AJ knows what to do. He knows, and that's what we're all not saying. We're all just saying AJ is done. It's easy for us to say AJ is done. I hate the bias when it comes to AJ and Fury. AJ has done a lot, but he's not getting those praises of what he has done.
Don't make it emotional. Give your points as to why it's not done.
Wait. Mayowa, can you fix your audio on your Zoom? Wait, Farouk, Mayowa, fix your audio on your Zoom. It's getting too loud. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't think it's for me.
Can you hear me? Your audio level is very high.
I think from my phone.
Farouk,
I've turned down the volume.
Yeah, it's echoing. And Mayowa, reduce the level of your audio for your microphone, please.
So what if AJ had a bad night on that day? It happens to boxers.
Wait, Farouk, calm down. Instead, Chiku has a good point here. He said that we also don't know how much AJ has left in the tank, and as a fighter, you decline with age. So how do you translate that in?
Yeah, for me, I'm going to say.
You've asked him 2 follow-up questions.
Wait.
Talk anything.
Wait, Mayowa don't raise hands since. Farouk, I beg you, calm down. I have Mayowa talk.
Let's speak some hard truths about AJ. Every time AJ has been, I won't say every time. Recently, since the Ruiz fight, just like Farouk said, he doesn't trust his chin.
I beg, somebody reduce your volume. Yeah, that's it. All right, go ahead.
He doesn't trust his chin, right? For Usyk is a cruiserweight that is not known for his power, right? Usyk doesn't have, he has a lot of knockouts, but he's not known for his power. He's not a powerful guy. For him to come to heavyweight and be hurting AJ at heavyweight, that's a big problem.
AJ was not
AJ wasn't taking those shots well. Let's tell the truth. AJ's
but he was tired. That's one of the reasons. AJ was already getting tired from the 8th round.
AJ was wobbled in round 3. What you mean 8th round? AJ was wobbled. The best shot of the fight was in round 3. Have you forgotten that? AJ was lucky to leave round 3. Have you forgotten? AJ was lucky to reach round 3.
Let me tell you one thing I wanted to add. Thanks to your point now, I can add it. AJ has already felt Usyk's best power. AJ is not taking this fight under 6 months without knowing what to go in for. If it was the other way around, AJ would have come up with excuses. I'll take the fight, then they'll push it. We want the fight early spring. Let's see.
See, AJ has the heart of a lion.
Okay.
He has never declined fights. I don't want it to come up like I'm disrespecting AJ. I'm not disrespecting AJ. AJ is a Nigerian, he's our guy. We love him, right? AJ has fought every challenge, just like you said in the first segment. AJ has fought everybody they gave him to fight. He's always fulfills the mandatories, does what he needs to do. What I'm telling you is that there's a bit of a skill gap, and AJ doesn't trust his chin. Listen, between me and you, what happens when AJ goes out blasting and he doesn't get the knockout? This is what Wilder did, and this was Wilder's game plan when he fought Fury after losing the second fight. I'm going to go in there and blast him. What happens when Usyk stands up? We know Usyk is his dog. Usyk has a good chin. What happens when he doesn't knock out Usyk? What happened to AJ's uppercuts? I asked you a question. Listen. Yeah. What happens if AJ tries to knock out Usyk and he doesn't succeed early in the fight? He's going to gas again. Okay. And he gets picked apart. We cannot say until we see that. We cannot see. All I know is that AJ has felt Usyk's best power. It's nothing new to him. Usyk cannot knock AJ out. That's a fact, and we've seen that. And back to Kennedy's question. Kennedy said fighters, as they progress, the age, they decline. Among the top heavyweights, AJ is one of the youngest at the moment. AJ is 31, Usyk is 34, Wilder is 35. So if there's anybody who's to be declining more with age, should be Wilder and Usyk. But I still think they are getting better. So I still Usyk hasn't taken any damage.
I get Kennedy's point. I get what?
You have to remember, Usyk hasn't taken a lot of damage because of his fighting style. AJ has been dropped a lot of times.
Also, Usyk has not been so much fights. Usyk has only 19 fights. There has not been so much fight like the other heavyweights.
19 pro fights. So it's fresher.
So pro fights.
Yes.
So I think AJ, I believe AJ can do a lot. AJ has tested, felt Usyk power. AJ needs to refine, go back to being who he is. Am I a knockout artist or am I a boxer? And I think he's a knockout artist.
All right,
so
guys.
These are two things that can make AJ
guys, we have less than 15 minutes for this session, and this topic will be done. I would like to pass the microphone to our audience. I beg, guys, make una help us with the voting. All right, this second round, who has it? Does Mayowa make enough points to convince you, or did Farouk did enough to convince you? Is Farouk making a comeback late in the second round, or is Mayowa running away with 2-0? So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say, please? Quickly.
Let me clarify what Farouk has said.
Wait. I don't already know. You know, say after
I know.
When election don't progress, campaign no day again. No.
All Farouk has said is that AJ must knock out Fury. I mean, AJ must knock out Usyk to win the fight. That's the only way he can win.
Okay.
So you're saying that AJ has only one way to win that fight, which is by knockout, which is what we're saying about Wilder.
It doesn't have to really be knockout, but actually go in there and be the bigger man. Yeah, rough handle Usyk.
Hey guys,
it may end up being a point.
Can AJ beat Usyk on points in your heart, truly? On points.
If he's based on the way he fought last time, no. But you can still beat him on point by jabbing. AJ was not even jabbing in that last fight.
Guys,
AJ was not putting his weight on that guy.
We don't have time now. Mayowa, you see what you must start. You see what you start.
Sorry. By the way, Usyk and AJ were tied for jabs in that fight, just so you know. So jab works very effectively. And he's still gassed.
All right. Well, 2 people have said, oh boy, 3 people don't talk say that draw, including Izzy. Could they say that draw this round? Are we scoring this 9-9 or 10-10? Which one?
Then they pity him.
Okay. Going into the third and the final round, guys. Farouk, we should we say?
I have to win some by knockout just to win this game.
Okay. So you need a knockout. You need a knockout, and if you don't get a knockout, if you win,
come on, Africans!